Yeah, hello everyone. Today I'll be doing another Taylor Swift. Well, not another. The last time I did one of these was like last July or August. Actually, I'll update this to November. It's not just for reference. And yeah, ever since that happened, Torture Poets Tournament came out. I found this sheet online, and I made a copy, and I cleared out all the values. So yeah, just basically just judging all of the things, the Taylor Swift albums and individual songs, rating them, and then hopefully that'll better narrow down what my favorite albums and give me a good idea of like what my top X songs are. So yeah, last time when I did it, I did like a live stream which lasted hours and hours. I'm gonna do a quick rating this time based off of my current feelings. Like I won't listen to like clips of each song every time I rate them. It's just based off of how I feel at the very moment, and hopefully that'll be a good indicator. Yeah, especially with these songs. I'll just start off right away. I'm just gonna rate it by five default. I know some. It's like Our Song. I give it a solid 8. But yeah, I just give them a 5 in general. Like some are a bit better than others, but none of them are that memorable for me. Yeah, Our Song was pretty good, but the rest is not too memorable. Not to the point like I won't listen to basically any of them on a regular basis. Only listen to them a couple times in my life. Not the biggest fan of her country era, but yeah, Fearless things got a lot better. And I'll do it with the decimal to like the 10th, like one decimal point. Might be hard because I'm really biased and a lot of songs will be pretty much 10 or near 10. So yeah, starting off with Fearless, great album overall. I've listened to this so many times since last year when I rated it. So yeah, Fearless, I'd give it a 9.6, 15, 9.6. Yeah, actually 9.5. I'll give Fearless. It's really good. It's a really great starter song for the album. Like 9.7. Love Story 9.8. Instant Classic. Hey Steven 8.3. White Horse 8.8. You Belong With Me. Classic, but it feels a little bit old at this point. Like though I still love listening to it. Don't get me wrong, and the lyrics are like pretty much one of the most ingrained in my head, or the chorus. But yeah, I'd give it 9.7. Yeah, a 9.7, 9.8. Breathe, I give just an 8. Tell Me Why, 8. Not too memorable, but they were pretty solid. You're Not Sorry. Actually, Tell Me Why is 7.8. You're Not Sorry is an 8. The Way I Loved You, 9.9. One of my favorite of the album, like Forever and Always. Like, like I'd say those two are super good, like because they're so deep within the album, and usually I listen top to bottom. Sometimes I don't reach it as quickly as I should, especially when I end up stopping in between. But I give it a 9.8, 9.9. It's so good. The Best Day, I'd give it a 9.2. I love the lyrics to this song and like the soft melody, etc. Change 8.8. Jump Then Fall 8.7. Untouchable 8.7. Forever on Always Piano 9.9 is just as good. Like I love the like just the plain acoustic piano element, I guess. But sometimes I do like the drums a bit as well, so that's why it's the same. Coming with the Rain 8.3. Superstar 8.5. Other Side of the Door 8.3. Today Was a Fairy Tale 8.5. You All Over Me 8.4. Mr. Perfectly Fine is my first 10. Maybe it's recency bias, but I've loved this song since the very beginning. Like last time, let me just compare it to last time how I'd rated some of them. last July or something. Fearless. Yeah, Miss Perfectly Fine was 9.6 back then. Yeah, as you can tell, a lot of things increased in rating. It's just that I don't know. I've grown like I appreciated this album a lot more since last year because I don't know. I just started listening to this a lot more than before. I listened to her a lot more, or like ever since last time. Like she only came out with the Torture Poets, so it's only one album out since then. So I've branched out to a bunch of stuff compared to the Taylor versions and stuff when I bias towards that. Yeah, You Were Happy 8. That's when 9.8. So good. I loved. Yeah, it's so good. I don't know. So good. Don't You 8.3. Bye Bye Baby. Like some songs like these last two I don't listen to that much, so I don't have the best idea, but still pretty good. 8. So yeah, it's kind of hard. Not gonna lie, I would love more decimal points, but I gotta keep it strict and don't want to make this video too long. It's already 6 minutes in. Yeah, I would give a lot of things 10, like Forever and Always, easy 10, like Fearless, maybe 10. Yeah, The Way I Loved You, that's pretty much a 10, but yeah, don't want to troll things too hard. I Speak Now, mine, 8.6, Sparks Fly, 8.8, Back to December, 9.8. So good. I want to give it a 10, but I don't know. That doesn't have the 10 feeling. Speak Now, 8.9, Dear John. I like the song a lot, but it's sometimes I feel it's a bit too long. 8.7, 8.6, Mean, 8.9. I'll give it a 9. Story of Us, 8.8. Never Grow Up. It's a hit. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, so I'll give it an 8.5. Enchanted, 9.9. I don't know. 9.8. It's equal with Back to December. Better Than Revenge, 8.6. Innocent, 8.4. I used to like it a lot more, but I don't know why I don't like it as much anymore. Haunted, 8.5. Last Kiss, I think that's a bit too long for me as well, 8.3. Long Live, have to give it a 10. Hours, 9. I don't want to rate it above Back to December Enchanted, but I really like Hours. I'll give it 9.9. Superman, 9.7. Electric Touch, give it a 10. Yeah, Electric Touch, goated. I love this song so much as well. I Know It Falls in Love, 9.2. I Can See You, 8.9. Castles Crumbling, 9. I'll give it 9.7 as well. Foolish One, 9. Timeless, 8.8. Yeah, so you can tell compared to last year, 8.9. Yeah, it's more or less around the same. Pretty good. Yeah, these four are like, in my opinion, they're like the top 4 like subsequent in a row, however you mention it, like the best 4 tracks in a row for in Taylor Swift's discography. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a pretty good rating overall. Yeah, I'm not gonna do vibe or anything. That's everything's factored into just a grade. So Red, State of Grace, such a great opening song, 9.6. Red, 9.2. Treacherous, 9. I Knew You Were Trouble. It's classic. This was like the very first song I heard on Red, and it was so good. I'd loop it so much back in 7th grade. But now, not as much, but it was still a really good song. 9.4. All Too Well. 9. Not. Yeah, it's pretty goated. I'd say 9.7. 22, 9.2. I Almost Do, 8. 8.4. We are never ever getting back together. 8.9. Stay, stay, stay. 8.5. The last time. I love this song. 9.6. Holy Ground. 8.4. Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. 9.4. The Lucky One. 8.7. Everything Has Changed. 9.1. Actually, it's equal to 22 in my opinion. So 9.2. Starlight. 8.7. Nah, 8.6. Begin Again. 8.6. It might be a bit better than Starlight, but yeah. The Moment I Knew. 8.6. There's so many songs in this thing, so yeah. Come Back, Be Here. 8.8. Girl at Home. 8.5. Days of Grace acoustic. So yeah, sometimes a bit better, sometimes yeah, 9.5. Ronin. 9. Better Man. 8.5. Nothing New. Give us a 10. I love this song so much. Yeah, there's the vault songs are pretty goated over, like, yeah. There's a couple of vault songs that I love, and yeah, this Nothing New is one of them. Babe. 8.5. Message in a Bottle. 9. I love the catchy vibe to it. Bet You Think About Me. 8.9. Forever Winter. 9.1. Run. 9. Very First Night. 8.6. All Too Well 10-minute version. Yeah, I think it's still good at 9.8. I don't know. It's a pretty iconic vault song. But like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll change 9.7. My fault. Yeah, good stuff. Average is 9.0. Yeah, let's see last year's. 8.7. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. 1989. Oh yeah, this came out since last time. The vault songs. Forgot about that too. Welcome to New York. And since then, I've been to New York a couple times, or I've been to New York City twice. So yeah, I don't know if that means anything. 8.7. It's good, but it's not super extravagant. Blank Space. 9.7. Style. Put 9.7 to an Out of the Woods 9.8. All You Had to Do Was Stay. 8.6. Shake It Off. 9.3. I Wish You Would. 8.6. Bad Blood. 9. Wildest Dreams. 9.6. How You Get the Girl. Excuse me. 8.5. This Love. 9.6. Yeah, it could be 9.5. I'll leave it 9.6. I Know Places. Give it a 9. Pretty good. Clean. 9. Wonderland. I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's like a high 8, but sometimes it's like a low 9. 9.1. You're in Love. Give it a 9. New Romantics. 8.9. I feel like this should be higher, but at the moment, I feel like it's 8.9. Slut. Yeah, the vault song's pretty solid on this. Give it a 9.7. I don't want to put it above any of the classics. And Out of the Woods is my favorite of the album. But yeah, 9.7. It's nice. Not iconic, but it's nice. Say Don't Go. Used to be my favorite Vault song, but not anymore. 9.4. Now That We Don't Talk, 9.2. Suburban Legends, 9. Is It Over Now, 9. Yeah, 9.7. Bad Blood featuring Kendrick. Actually, most of the Bad Bloods I listen to is featuring Kendrick, so I'll switch at 8.8 and put 9 here. So yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything's over the top, super duper nice. Like obviously, like one of Taylor's best albums commercially, so good. Yeah, 9.2. I think last year I put 9.1. Yeah, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Yeah. Yeah, Out of the Woods Bridge is something I like a lot. So, yeah. Okay, now last year this one's my number one, and mostly I do suspect Reputation's my number one because of like the amount of songs is not as much as the other ones, and like it has the lowest lows, or not lowest lows. It has the highest floor, in my opinion. Like all of the songs are like very good. Some they're not like over the top like 10. Some of them are, but like yeah, it's hard for me to judge. Like I guess you could say so many 9.9s, no 10s. But yeah, ready for it. 9.3, Endgame, 9.2, Did Something Bad, 9, Don't Blame Me. Yeah, kind of controversial, 8.7. It's a pretty popular song, but I don't 8.8. I don't know, it's not one of my top ones in the album. Yeah. 8 point. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. Look What You Made Me Do, 9. So It Goes, 9.6. Gorgeous, 9.6. Getaway Car, 9.9. So good. King of My Heart used to be my favorite. I still think it's my favorite of the album, but like, I don't know. I'd give it 9.8. Yeah. Dancing with Their Hands Tied, 9. Dress, 9. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, 9. Call It What You Want. Yeah, I really want to give this a 10. I'll give it a 10. It's so good. New Year's Day, 8.9. Yeah, I love Call It What You Want. I think it's my favorite. King of My Hearts might be my favorite. Like these two. Depends, but like, yeah, I know in any situation, like, I would love to listen to this song. So, yeah, I'll give it a 10. Yeah, I think last year 9.3 as well. Good stuff. Yeah, some went down, some went higher. Yeah, like these songs are so good. It's like the 4 from Speak Now, like so good. Yeah, Switch to Lover, Got You That You Existed, 9.1, 9.2. Cruel Summer. It's like a 10. I should be a 10, but yeah, I'll give it a 10. But like, I gotta give it 9.9. Just doesn't have the same feeling as last year, you know? Just doesn't have that 0.1 oomph. 9.2. The Man, 9.5. The Archer, 9.1. Think He Knows, 9.2. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Yeah, yeah. I give it a 10. Like, yeah, this and Cruel Summer I usually switch up between like my top 2 songs of this whole album. Paper Rings, 9. Cornelia Street, 9. Death by a Thousand Cuts. I've grown to like this a lot bit more over the last year, so I give it 9.2. London Boy. Used to like this a lot more, but I still like it. It's okay. Like 8.9. Soon it'll get better. Don't want to disrespect, but yeah, 8.2. Yeah, 8.3. False God, 8.5. Need to calm down. 9. Afterglow, 8.7. Me, 8.9. It's nice to have a friend, 8.8, 8.9. Daylight, even 9.4. Yeah, that's my rating. I think some things have dropped, some things have gone up. Compared to last year, 9, basically the same. Yeah, change next folklore. Whoa, 20 minutes in. Okay. Yeah, the one, 9. Cardigan, 9.8. Last Great American Dynasty, 9.9. Exile, 9.6. Actually gotta lowering this, 9.7. 9.7. My Tears Ricochet. Yeah, I think 10. Yeah, not 9.9. Mirrorball, 8.7. 7. 9. August. Shall give 7 and 9.1 in August. 9. This is me trying. 8.8. Illicit Affairs, 8.7. Invisible String, 8.8. Mad Woman, 9.8. Epiphany, 8.6. Yeah, some of these at the bottom, it's a bit too quiet for me, you know. Betty, 8.8. Peace, 8.6. 8.6. The Lakes, 9.6. Yeah, 9.1. Compared to last year, 8.9. Yeah, I put some of them a lot higher. Yeah, yes, I don't know. I just appreciate a lot more songs now, I guess. Yeah. Evermore, Willow, 9.4. Champagne Problems, 9.8. Gold Rush, 9.2. Tis the Damn Season, 9. Tolerated, 9.5. No Body, No Crime, 9.2. Happiness, 8.6. 8.7. Dorothea, 8.6. Coney Island, 9.2. Ivy, 8.9. Cowboy Like Me, 8.7. Long Story Short, 9.67. Yeah, 9.7 sounds right. Marjorie, 8.8. Closure, 8.7. Evermore, 8.8. Right Where He Left Me, 9.7. 9.7? Yeah, 9.7. It's time to go. 0.7. Yeah. 9.1. Yeah, I guess I've grown to appreciate stuff a lot more. Like last year was 8.8. Midnights. Yeah. Lavender Haze. Give it a 9. Maroon. 9.6, Anti-Hero, 9.6, and 9.7, Snow on the Beach, 9.6, You're Only Getting 10, Midnight Rain, 8.9, Question, 8.8, Vigilante, 8.6, Bejeweled, 8.8, Labyrinth, 8.7, Karma, 8.9, Sweet Nothing, 8.7, Mastermind, 8.7, The Great War, 9, Weird and Whole Sky, 8.9, Paris, 9.1, High Infidelity, 8.7, Glitch, 8.5, 8.6, Would've, Could've, Should've, 9.7, Dear Reader, 8.5, Hits Different, 9.1, Snow on the Beach featuring Morlana, 9.6, just rated the same. Karma featuring Ice Spice, 8. Yeah, like, overall it's 9. Maybe it's like because I'm kind of burnt out from listening to so much 2022, 2023. But yeah, there's still lots of good stuff, but it might take more time for me to appreciate this more. Tortured Poets, 31 songs left. I'm not going to rate all the other ones. It's like the main point of this is just to get a general understanding of the main albums and my rating. And it's already almost 30 minutes into this video. Fortnite, 9.5. Tortured Poets, 9.5. My Boy Only Destroys. I thought it's Breaks. Yeah. Only Breaks My Boy. Yeah. 9.4. Down Bad. 8.9. So Long London. 8.4. 6. Daddy I Love Him. 8.2. Fresh Out the Slammer. 8.3. Florida. 9.1. Guilty as Sin. 8.7. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? 9. I Can Fix Him, No I Really Can. 8.5. Love of My Life. Lamel. I give it 9.1. Boost Florida to 9.2. I Can Do It with a Broken Heart. 8.9. Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Slow start. Pretty nice bridge ending-ish, but 8.9. Alchemy. Give it a 9. Or 8.9. Whatever. Clairvaux. 8.7. Black Dog. I'm gonna be bold and give these 3 straight 10s. So good in their own ways. Love listening to all 3. I'd say this I'm Gonna Get You Back is the best at the moment, but any one of this can be like the best. And yeah, maybe recency bias, but it's got like over 4 months to settle in, and those 3 are still so good. Chloe or Samuel Sophia Marcus, 8.9. How Did It End? 9.2. So High School, 9. Hate It Here. Used to be one of my favorites, but not super up there these days, but 9.4. Thank You, Amy, 8.8. I Look in People's Windows, 8.8. The Prophecy, 8.9. Cassandra, 8.7. Peter, 8.7. The Bolter, 9.4. Robin, 8.4. Manuscript, 8.6. Yeah, 9.1 for Tortured Poets. And Yeah, let's go back to the main sheet. And no idea what's going on with the main sheet, but yeah. The highest one is Reputation, closely followed by 1989 and Folklore. Yeah. Yeah, no idea what this means. But that's 9.1. So yeah, could be followed by Torture Poets, but yeah, there's so many songs that there's so many like meh ones in the middle. But the highs are very high. So yeah, I guess Reputation is once again number one by a bit. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.